Yo, welcome back to the Abbas Wahab Show. Thank you for tuning in as always. First things first, Toronto, the year ender, December 27th, pull up, final show of the year, Free Times Cafe, always 7:30 and 10. Come say what's up, let's get a laugh and wrap up 2024. I just watched the trailer, which is kind of breaking the internet a little bit with the Superman, the new Superman. What do you think about this guy versus Henry Cavill? Or is it Canville or Cavill?
Henry Canva.
Yeah, Henry Canva.
No, Henry Cavill,
right? Yeah. I actually thought he was...
he was a good Superman.
He was a good... I can't even remember who was before him besides Christopher Reeve.
No, there is the guy from Superman Returns.
Yeah, that guy was forgettable.
Yeah, his one wasn't the greatest.
Man, Henry Cavill was the last one. I was like, that guy seems like... To me, that's how I feel about like Batman a little bit. Christian Bale was good with it.
Okay.
Ben Affleck was actually pretty good.
What do you think of
the new guy?
Vampire guy?
Yeah, no, I didn't feel it.
What's his
it's
name?
Just when he's not. What's his name? But everyone knows who we're talking about. Vampire guy. Yeah, you know. Like you know what I mean. I want to wear blush. You know, or I want to wear foundation. Yeah, whatever his name is. It's funny because they showed him like shirtless in a kitchen at some point. He's like a small guy, and when he's fighting people, he's like, ugh. You're like, it's all the suit, man.
Yeah,
it's all in the suit. You're like, whatever. But this new guy, I don't even read the comic books, but it feels a lot more comic book. I was talking to some of these comedians. They're like, you see the villain with the bangs? That's exactly how the bangs were in the comic book. So and the dog, apparently the dog's
Fido
never...
or Crypto or whatever.
Crypto, Fido. That's good branding on Fido fucking teleservices here in Canada. Jesus Christ.
To the moon.
Crypto. Yeah. And then they showed him as Clark Kent, and there's so many memes being created for this, and I can't tell whether it's just because it's a thing everybody talks about, or if the studios pay a lot of these accounts to talk about this.
Pay the meme accounts?
Not just
That's
the meme accounts,
strategy.
but everything. The big updating Instagram accounts, whatever.
Got you.
Puberty. Do you know that one? That's like a big one.
Yeah.
They're not just memes.
Yeah.
Right? All these guys, they're all talking about it synchronized.
Yeah.
So I was like, the meme guys, I totally get, you know, because you could tell if a meme is just like internet generated. There's a vibe.
Yeah, there's a real...
But then there's also one like, who do you think is the best Superman of them all? Where you're like, this seems like a paid ad. That's what we're being paid right now, in fact. Who do you think is the best? Leave it in the comments. Thank you, Disney overlords.
I liked...
Or this DC.
Okay,
actually.
here's what I'll say. Because when the Henry Cavill Superman first came out, I'm like, this is not a good movie. But then the rest of the DC movies came out. I'm like, that's probably the best one.
Yeah, you're like, that one, you know what? We judged that one too quick. We didn't know what it was compared to. So this is he the new guy on the left here? Or is that Henry Cavill? No, that's not him. This guy right here, the guy who's playing it this time.
Yeah, I don't know who the new guy is.
It's more of like, but it makes sense because if you think about it, Superman doesn't have to be jacked.
Yes, he does.
No, he has to be jacked, sure. But he doesn't have to be like this.
No, he does.
Because it's not like proportional to this. You're like, oh, he moved the moon? He has to have the round bicep.
No,
you
but
know what I mean?
Superman is like...
I get it, he's jacked.
Not only is he jacked, but he's like the archetype.
Of a hero.
Yeah. You can't
so have to be big,
you have to
tall and
big,
shoulders.
Broad shoulders, everything.
Cape always flowing regardless of wind or not.
Yeah, exactly.
No wind.
Like he's the original superhero pose.
Yeah, you're right. The S.
Yeah.
So you're saying this guy, just by virtue of his size, you're out already?
No, because I'm gonna wait for the movie to come out.
It looks like a blockbuster and a half, huh?
It looks like it'll
line them up. Let's look up all the Supermans of the past, and it's a hard thing to judge them without really be judging their outfits, because that's who you're kind of judging. Because the outfit, this new one that picture we're just looking at, it's very the Boise. You know what I mean?
I think
that outfit that guy was wearing in the top right of the screen we're just looking at.
Which one? This one?
Like, go back, click back once. One time, brother. Sorry, not two. Do not, for the love of God, go back twice. I cannot stress that enough. That guy, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
That looks like Homelander's outfit.
Homelander looks like him, first of all. But I get what you're saying. I think
he's got the Super Saiyan 2 1 curl hair.
Well,
Right?
all Superman's supposed to have that. They're supposed to have the.
Well,
curl.
he got it.
He got. They.
But
got
he's not
extra.
big, so you're out. You're like, so
I'm
he's got
not
the
out.
curls, but he ain't got the size. So
He
you
ain't
don't.
got the
You don't
size.
even know what you're on about yet, huh? You're like, I don't know, man.
I'm just
on the
waiting.
fence.
I'm waiting because
You're reserving judgment.
Yeah, because we all know DC makes shit movies.
Oh yeah, DC
Always.
flubs. Okay, give me a
Name
list.
one-
Name 3 bad DC movies.
Okay, Superman. No,
I didn't
that
think it
was the
bad.
best one.
I didn't think it was bad. I actually
The
enjoyed it.
Henry Cavill one.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the best
I
one.
actually thought it was a great Superman.
But when it was coming out, you're competing with like Avengers and
Yeah,
Iron
but
Man.
still. Okay, Iron Man to me is better than any Iron Man 1.
Yes.
Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. That's better than the Avengers. Better than a collective. Better than this like we all lean on our strength.
Better than Infinity Wars.
That was just epicness. That's an epic like Lord of the Rings type shit. So it's hard to compete with that.
Yeah.
But it makes
Okay, so
things
then
too
think-
complicated, bro. A simple story is so much easier to remember and cling on to. And
I agree. I love Iron Man 1.
The first Iron Man,
Iron Man
bro,
was classic.
bro.
Yeah.
that's as good as they get. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Robert
like,
Downey Jr. Man, that's
yeah. Like okay, so we'll
you need a
go
little bit of
we'll
drugs
go,
to get it right. You know,
Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice
I didn't watch it.
because it was bad.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it.
The
knew.
Wonder Woman movies, no bueno.
Yeah.
There's 2 of those.
Yeah, I haven't been on a flight
but-
long enough
The
yet.
Flash movie.
The Flash movie I did watch, not the new one with Ezra or whatever his name is. The one before it.
What one before it?
There was was it just a show I'm thinking about?
Yeah,
There,
the CW show.
that show was good.
That one was decent.
Yeah, that was a good show. I didn't watch this Ezra one though.
yeah.
I'm just watching his debacles in regular life.
Because it's not a good movie.
Yeah. I just saw him. He's like, oh, when am I going? Oh, like it seemed like such a. I'm like, who likes the Flash? If you go back and watch Spider-Man 1, all of these original first of like trilogies, they nail them. Do you know the book Save the Cat?
No.
It's the go-to Bible for screenwriters from like the
Okay.
90s.
Okay.
Written by one guy, Blake something. He's written known movies. Blake Snyder, I think. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Blake Snyder. Rest in peace to the real one. Rest easy, Blake. Be easy. We out here writing screenplays in your behalf, brother. But his whole thing is, the book is called Save the Cat. The analogy of like, a lot of these superhero movies, they show the kid running out of his way, endangering himself, running in front of the car, grabbing the cat. That was just like a little cat.
Yes.
And then now you're rooting for the kid.
Yes.
Basic storytelling of showing you through actions. This is the protagonist.
Yeah.
You're rooting for him. His life's gonna get fucked in Act 1, and it's a journey for trying to be triumphant. Blah blah blah. The whole thing, right? They used to follow that fully, and although it makes kind of a little bit of a cookie cutter movie, it nails it, bro. Just stick to regular archetypes.
Yes.
And sometimes just hitting a cliche right in a fresh way is the best shit.
Yeah. I agree.
Just the first Spider-Man,
Yes.
solid, man. In fact, all the Spider-Mans, they try to like re-encapsulate that. Like they show you through high school, Uncle Jane or
Uncle
Aunt Jane.
Jane.
Uncle Jane. you know the new Spider-Man. As you know, it's Uncle Jane now. You know, hey, she wanted to be Uncle Jane. She was Uncle Jane inside the whole time.
Aunt Ben.
And Aunt Ben. No, he's still Uncle Ben. Now it's Uncle and
It's Uncle
Uncles Ben and Jane. Yeah, and they don't make ice cream, Playboy. Let's just say that.
So don't make race.
We like to have fun here.
I think
Second
this
bedroom.
movie has a chance.
Yeah.
Because
This movie,
yes,
this new Superman,
I think
based on the trailer, it looks amazing. What do you mean a chance?
it has a chance.
Just you're talking about just the DC curse.
Yes.
Got it. What else? Green Goblin, is that DC?
No, that's Spider-Man. That's Marvel.
Okay, so that Green Goblin sucked, if I remember correct.
There was no Green Goblin movie. He was in
No,
the
I'm thinking of
first
Lantern.
Spider-Man.
The Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
Huge Dick. Green Goblin. That was in the what's his name?
Oh, Willem
Elephant
Dafoe.
Cock. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry, I forget his name. That's ever since Jordan told me that. That's all I see. I'm a mammoth hog, and he's like, I'm like, look at my face, but that's not really what you should be looking at. Like, damn, man, Willem Dafoe. When he was Green Goblin,
Yes.
James Franco was his son or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
And what's his name? The first Spider-Man, like the one
Toby.
Toby.
Yeah.
Now it was weird when they brought him back in that new one because he's like they try to make him look boyish a little bit, you know. Like it didn't-
I think they've made him like not boyish, but it seems
They
like
let him see his age a little bit, but it was also
Yeah.
like they were trying to make him dress the same, like clearly still be Peter Parker type shit.
Yeah, well, clearly he is. Still
But
Peter
in that
Parker.
first movie, though,
Yeah.
bro, nailed it.
Yeah.
I think they really nailed that shit.
Yeah,
And the octopus one, that was two.
That was two.
That was solid too.
yeah,
And they brought that guy back, bro. The deep pockets of these studios is insane. They resurrected, and no matter who you are, if you are alive, they will get you back on screen.
Yeah.
If to make us like a spectacle in
They
some
even
way, they'll
brought-
pay you any amount of money.
they brought Blade back. Did you watch Deadpool Wolverine?
No, but I heard that's great though.
It's really good.
Blade, tax evasion Blade?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, they brought him back.
Damn, huh?
Yeah,
He still
spoiler
owes his
alert.
taxes on this check, I bet.
Yeah.
Yo, pay Wesley, man.
Nah, but it was crazy.
The
'cause
IRS watching, brother.
they did like a whole thing in the movie, and like because I saw it in theaters, and
Is it great?
it's really good.
Yeah,
It's a
I
good.
wanna watch
I
it.
think it's on Disney Plus.
I want to watch it. I ain't got Disney Plus.
Oh.
I'm gonna torrent that shit.
Yeah.
Don't torrent. I don't know if now it's like, does that fuck up the whole episode? I don't even know what it is with YouTube anymore. Right? There's real fear.
Yeah, I don't
Please,
know. Everything's
let
up
me
in the air.
make my 16 cents off this video. Don't fuck my 16 cents up, YouTube. Come on, baby. I got it budgeted.
There was like a crowd reaction when like Blade walks in because they make it like a moment. Dog, they even brought in.
Did they do him up to look exactly as if he's Blade from the last movie?
Yeah.
Or is he Blade like clearly an old man now, but like Blade?
You could definitely tell that he's older because time
Because
has
of
passed.
reality?
Yeah, but it's still the same Blade because
Same overcoat and shit.
yeah,
Black.
they might have updated it a little bit.
Yeah, it's
but it's still
Balenciaga now?
no, that's hilarious. But because
Balenci.
they got sent to like a alternate dimension called like the Void or something like that. So like all the movies that got canceled, like Elektra was in there because she was in the original Daredevil movie. Then
Word. Their first Daredevil? Solid.
with Batman actually.
Was that the first?
The guy that played Batman.
Man-Bat.
What was his name?
I'm not the guy, bro. Was it? We're talking
He dated
Marvel?
J-Lo.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. He played
all you
Daredevil.
gotta say.
Yeah.
You're like medium-sized cock. Ben Affleck. Oh, we like to have a good time here.
But he was the original. He was the first Daredevil.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Oh, he's
and
like
then
a lawyer and he did
yeah,
the thing.
and
Yeah,
he
no,
wore the red
I'm a fan
leather.
of Ben Affleck.
Yeah, he's a good
Ever
actor.
since fucking, what's it called? Good Will Hunting. Like, don't be here anymore. Get out of here. You're too smart or whatever the fuck. He killed it.
I didn't see that.
I never seen his Batman though.
You never saw his Batman?
I watched some of it in like Batman. There was like another version. It was Batman versus Superman or whatever, where he was Batman.
Yeah.
I think I watched like a
That was
clip
the
of
one. That was the first one he showed up in. Batman versus Superman.
And did he show up in anything again? As Batman?
Yeah,
Ben
because
Affleck?
then they did like the Justice League.
Got it. No, it was Batman versus Superman. Some
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah, he's like,
Which, how does that even make sense, by the way? A
do you
man with gadgets versus an omnipotent
yeah.
spatial being.
Yeah,
he's
but-
like, yeah, but like he can network and he's like, he knows how to code. Yeah, but Batman knows how to code though.
Yeah, and Batman also has
He has
kryptonite.
nuclear power within him to move planets and breathe any atmosphere.
Yeah, but
He's like, yeah, but he's a billionaire though.
with
He's a billionaire
kryptonite,
playboy.
he's got kryptonite.
Also, and just he puts it in bullets and shoots at him.
He gasses him with kryptonite gas. So he hits him with the kryptonite gas, and then he beats him up, and then he's like, "Oh shit!"
They
he's
had
beating
to.
the
They
fuck
had
out
to
of
give
Superman."
kryptonite, huh?
Well, that's the whole thing with Superman. It's
Yeah.
like he's super.
It would suck
like
if
the
there
whole,
was.
even the whole term, like, "Oh, that's my kryptonite," comes from
No,
Superman.
of course I know this. Like
Right?
I'm not
So that-
actually. I'm not just learning about kryptonite
No,
right
I'm
now.
I'm just saying,
I'm
but
hearing
that's
you're like that's where that saying comes from. I was born in 2007. Like, is that where it comes?
that's his Achilles heel.
But if you think about it, it seems like a cop out. Like, of course there's that. But if you think about it, it's like if he didn't have anything that could take him out, it would be boring as fuck. But Superman beat him anyways because nothing can destroy Superman. The end. Yeah.
And that's why I thought it was so interesting in this trailer. The first shot is
He's
of
bleeding.
him. He's beat up. They put him in the Yamcha
But he ain't
pose.
big though.
He's not, but that's why he got beat up.
Right?
They put him in he got Yamcha, dude. You
Yeah,
see
I
it?
saw.
He was
Fucked
lame.
up. Arm all fucked up like Family Guy cutscene, like the moment. Oh,
Yeah. But so my point, one of the reasons this has a chance is because the guy who's directing it,
James Gunn.
James Gunn, he
James
did
Gunn.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
He did the trilogy,
the
which
trilogy.
Guardians of the Galaxy is 50% soundtrack though.
But think of it. No one knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy was. And when the first movie came out, it didn't do well.
It did. I still remember it did great.
Off like the first week.
Uh-huh.
Then word of mouth started. Like, yo, did you see Guardians of the Galaxy?
I remember. I enjoyed it.
And then it popped off.
I bet like half the budget's like just licensing all those constant bangers.
Yeah.
Like all the bangers of the last 70 years are in that fucking movie.
Bangers.
Yeah. And then they just get a little ensemble. That's looking at it as a comedian, breaking into that world, especially as time goes on. It's all about collective, like a spaceship, or they were a band of mercenaries, or they were the Navy SEALs, or they were the C-suite, or whatever the fuck. It's always C-suite. 4 or 5 people, right? Relax. In space, especially, there's always one that's like an animal.
Yes.
Right? And that's usually voiced by a comedian. In fact, a lot of times they do these things, they always use the voice of known comedians. Because it's if you notice that, Mushu and Mulan. You never saw Mulan, baby?
Not the new one.
I'm not talking about the new one, bro.
I saw the old one years ago. Who did the voice for that?
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, okay.
He Dragon, the Fire Spirit. I'm Mushu. Now you better bow down to me. Like all that shit. That's like all Mushu.
Didn't he do? Chris Rock did the zebra in Madagascar.
Did he?
What's Crackalakin?
Oh, maybe Chris Rock did so much.
And then he did the donkey as well.
There you go.
And Shrek.
Eddie Murphy did.
Oh, that was Eddie Murphy.
That is Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
Okay.
So like all these Pixar type things.
Yeah.
They always there's always a role for comedians in these, especially in I would say actually, Chris Pratt's probably a comedic actor. That's why because that's more of a funny Marvel movie, right?
It's one of the funnier ones. Yeah.
Galaxies, in my mind, it's like a comedy.
Yeah.
The whole trailer is like constant punchlines and shit.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Ooh, Canada dry. It's wetter than usual. But James Gunn directed all those.
Yeah.
And he also did some other like really big movies, didn't he? Pull up a list of what James Gunn has done. And a picture. Let's see. Let's look at his face.
His brother was
let's
actually
see what he's
in
dealing
with
with.
the Galaxy too.
Type in James Gunn penis size. I remember.
Just call Jordan and ask. Hey,
he goes 5.7 inches. Like, thanks, bud. Easy. Easy, buddy. James Gunn movie list. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's all in the superhero world, huh? Well, he did Suicide Squad, which
he did. Movie
James Gunn has got the 2003 hairstyle still, man. Damn,
spikes.
He will not.
Have you seen movie 43?
I have not.
Oh my goodness.
Have you?
Yeah.
Good.
I didn't know what I was expecting, and it was there's like the opening scene, and it has Hugh Jackman in it.
Okay.
And it's like some sort of like parody, like it's a whole bunch of skits that this guy's trying to like pitch a movie, like Dennis Quaid or something.
That is the premise of the movie?
Yes.
Dennis Quaid, for the whole 90 minutes, roughly, is trying to pitch a movie.
Yeah, and he's like going through all these like insane scenes. And one of the
like in a conference room.
Yeah, like he's trying to like, but he's holding
and then it shows
he's holding the guy like at gunpoint. He's like, this movie needs to be made. Da, 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 da.
Oh, got it. Okay.
But in one of the scenes that he's talking
Hugh Jackman?
It's Hugh Jackman, and he has a testicles. His testicles are on his chin.
I think I've seen that. Just that shot. And what's the premise? He's pitching it as like,
and he's on a date with this chick, and he's like a famous guy.
Yeah.
And everyone's just acting as if it's
normal.
normal.
Pull up a picture of it. I mean, we can't just reference it.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta reward the people of YouTube that tuned in for the visual too, you know? If we don't show it, then what's the point, right? There we go. Yeah, look at that. Zoom into that. Well done too, huh? Is that CGI? You could tell it's CGI probably from the hang. The way the hang looks, it don't look like reality, but the balls look like reality.
So we didn't know what it was, the movie. So I go with my dad.
He has such an earnest face. And if this is this in this world, does everyone have that, or is it just his?
It's
condition?
just him, but everyone
Then
acts
put
as if
it
it's
in
normal.
the shirt.
No, but it's so he comes in, he's wearing a scarf, so
It takes it off.
It takes it off, and the chick's like, "What? Like, did no one else seen this?"
Yeah.
And then he's like trying to eat like a soup, and his balls like dip in the soup.
And everyone's acting normal.
Everyone's acting normal.
Movie 43. Goddamn. Are they all funny or just?
Oh my!
The
Some of them
skits?
are so fucked up. Like, there's this kid's homeschooled, and like he's like
Careful now.
he's homeschooled,
Yeah.
but he gets bullied. But it's his parents that are like bullying him.
Yeah.
But they like beat him up and like shove his head in dog poop, and then it's like, oh,
Like
it's
in a
prom
sad
time.
way or in a funny
It's
way?
sad. Like the kid like just looks so miserable. Oh, I got
And then it goes back to Dennis Quaid just pitching it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta watch this movie. Movie 43. That's enough. I'm gonna watch it. Leave it be. Let's get back to the
No, but you have
James
to
Gunn
see his
list.
face.
Oh yeah, okay, go for it. What is it? What does it say? Freshmen suck? Is that Dookie?
Yeah.
That's his parent?
Yeah,
dad?
this is his parents, and then what was it? You just gotta see his face. Like, look at it.
Oh, the kid is the bear, the chef from the bear.
I guess so. Yeah, that's him back then.
It's funny how they start booking shit real early.
Yeah, but you just see like this, like just sadness.
Oh, 2013. It's only 10 years ago, huh? Damn.
Yeah,
Or 11 years. I guess 12 about to be.
so funny. And this was like his date to the prom. Like his parents put a broom together for him.
Jeremy Allen White. You gotta have 3 names. In Hollywood these days, if you're a white guy and you want respect, you need 3 names. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah. Anyway,
Daniel Day-Lewis.
that I didn't realize that was James Gunn.
That did movie 43.
Yeah.
Now I'm more excited to watch it. What else? Keep going. Oh yeah, what do we got here? Lollipop Chainsaw. That sounds like a good one. The Berco Experimentari. PG porn. Damn. 8 seasons? Jesus Christ.
Oh, he did Scooby Doo too.
What the fuck?
And Scooby Doo.
That's so funny when someone did 8 seasons of something you've never even heard about. 8 seasons. What the fuck? PG porn. That's a hilarious name too.
Romeo and Juliet.
That sounds like some Scarborough shit. Trilio and Julia. Turilio.
So yeah, there's hope, and it's funny that there's hope because it's a Superman movie, and
Well,
he's the symbol of hope.
let's see what happens. I just came back from New York. I'm waiting to see if I get this apartment, man. If I don't freaking get this shit, I put a 2 months notice in this place here. So I'm like, I'm that type of nigga. I need a fire under my ass. You know? I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
But it should be like, if you can't do it in 2 months, then you're fucked. Imagine just telling the landlord, hey, just continuing to live here. He goes, I thought you were leaving. What? Leaving what? 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 Leaving
No,
what?
I did that, and
What?
then you just
Dude,
get
that
booted.
what? That was a joke. What? The formal letter? Dude, what?
The one with the signature, dude, it was a joke.
I was joking, bro. What? Obviously, I'm still, look, all my shit's still here, bro. Wouldn't I be gone by now if that was real? Please let me stay. I bet he wants to jack up that rent. I've been here for a while as shit's gone up. Oh, you know, you can tell when your landlord, you give him a two months notice. He goes, that's a shame. Do you need a reference? That's, oh, boo. Well, that's how life goes. I'm writing you a reference as we speak. They just want you out, bro. You're like, damn. You're like, I don't know. Maybe I'll stay. Well, I don't know. But over there, just the way that the fakeness of like the agent. Have you ever lived? You still live at home, right?
I lived in Hamilton for a bit.
Did you find the place yourself or through family or friends?
I found it myself. I was on Kijiji actually.
Nah, that's the old classic route to rape. So I'm glad you made it unscathed.
Unscathed, yeah.
Do you remember applying the application process? It's pretty simple out here, especially. Was it a whole apartment or a room in like a roommate situation?
No, whole apartment.
What's the Hamilton process? Do you remember?
So is this still available?
Yeah, you went, checked it out.
Went, checked it out.
Said you want it.
Solid.
Yeah.
And then they're like, this is what we'll need.
Well, I'm saying, what did they ask for? Do you recall what they asked for?
I think they were under a lease and they were trying to get out of it.
Oh, so it's subletting to you or?
No, they gave it to me, but I like bought them out of their lease or something like that.
Okay.
So I had to like continue
A couple
their
months.
lease, but I got lease prices,
Got it.
right? So it was actually discounted because they was like this. You're gonna get it at this rate if you
Got it.
stay
So
for the
the-
whole year.
Yeah.
But then they want it out. So I just took over there.
Did you renew it or you just finished it and dipped?
I finished it and then I stayed there for like a couple months after that, like
On a month
year,
to month.
basically.
Okay.
But at the same price.
Were you employed at the time? Do you
was.
remember you were doing freelance? So you just gave
I
them
w-
pay stubs. They asked for pay stubs.
Yeah.
They did a credit report. You got
Yeah.
a credit card, right?
Not anymore.
What happened?
I canceled it.
What did you go in the deep end?
No,
Dante,
no,
what
no,
the
no,
fuck
no, no,
happened?
no.
Don't ever cancel your credit cards, bro.
Why?
Do not ever cancel your goddamn credit cards, all right? Just pay them off.
They're paid off. They
Okay,
owe me money.
Pay them off and cut the credit card,
Okay.
okay?
Don't
Don't go
cancel it.
closing them.
Okay.
You're going to fuck up your credit history.
Fair
You
enough.
show all this history of spending money and paying it back and being a respectful fucking regular person in society.
Yeah.
And you close that account. That's the big fuck up I realized when I went to America because I used to be an engineer there. I had great credit. I
Yeah.
paid my shit. I did
Yeah.
all my shit. But when I dipped, I closed my shit. Oh, if you ever leave America, because I don't know how it works in all these other places, keep your shit open. You're gonna visit sooner or later, or every now and then buy something with it and just pay it. You know, getting it paid if you don't have a bank account, that might be difficult. But had I kept all my shit, man, I could have skipped because I had zero credit now.
Oh, and then you got to start over.
So as Canadians going to America, Amex has a thing where they're like, yo, we're the only people that actually consider your Canadian credit and giving you a U.S. credit card.
Gotcha.
And then when they hit you with that U.S. credit card, they kind of bring some of that history with them. So
Okay.
you hit the ground running with some credit history.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on some game for all these Canadians going over to America. But
Yeah.
if you're in the situation and you... Fuck, did you see that? Oh, that hurt so much. That's what I get for doing a Hitler hand up. Did you... Let's edit that back.
Instant karma.
That's how I go viral. I'm trying to make a point. I just smash the mic into my mouth, bleed, and they're like, "This guy's actually funny." Did you see him bleed on that mic and hit himself? I think he made a good point. But don't close the credit. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Don't close this account.
Well, it's
Keep them
already
going.
closed,
Keep
so-
them alive, brother.
Maybe I might have to open up a new one.
Hey, what's done is done, man. Get your shit open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might open up a business one at some point.
That's the move.
Yeah.
Incorporate, homie.
Yeah.
In the States for this New York shit, they're like, you must make 40x. All these places, you must make 40 times multiplier what the rent is.
What?
Yeah, 40 times multiplier. Okay? You must show proof of it. You must show proof of this. You must show, like, all these people are like, what is your employment when you apply? Who employs you?
Yeah.
What is the name of your supervisor? Who can we call about you?
They didn't
Who's
ask,
in charge
They
of
didn't
you?
ask any of that for Hamilton.
Yeah, bro, I'm talking about New York City, baby. What is,
No, I'm just saying. I'm like, that's interesting that they're asking.
He was just like, you saw you in the GTI. He goes, "That's yours." You're like, "Yeah." You're like, "Okay." All right, bro. You drive manual. That's yours. Oh, okay.
Sick.
All right. But yeah, it's pretty sick. Can I drive that? No. I like you more now. No, it's definitely yours. He passed the test.
Yeah.
There they want, bro. I gave them all the shit, and then every second, and then they're like, "Okay, send me proof of paying your rent on time every month." And I'm just like, you motherfuckers, now here's another one. Here's another one.
Yeah.
Take it and just say yes. See what you see and take what you take, you know? You know, there's people out there, and none of this stuff's even confirmed. That's the crazy part. It's just like, show us this stuff, bro. You know?
Do you think it's like a power thing too? Like
No, they're doing due diligence. I get it because it's a management company. This is how Jewish New York is, by the way.
Yeah.
The agent was like, I guess the management company is like mostly Jewish run or something.
Yeah.
But he goes, it's Monday. We're applying on Tuesday. I'm like, so how fast can we get approved for this thing? He goes, well, Jewishly speaking, Friday is the Shabbat, which means after 12:30, nothing's going to get done. So I need it by Wednesday so they can process it before that. I'm like, oh, shit, okay. So then I rushed to get him all this shit.
Yeah. He said
And then
Jewishly speaking.
Yeah, he literally said that, Jewishly speaking. And then I talked to Ariel yesterday, Jewish guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, the Shabbat, So you guys don't work at 12:30? He goes, no, Shabbat is at sunset, from Friday to sunset on like Saturday. It's supposed to be a day of rest and prayer. So I'm like, so it's sunset. He goes, yeah. So I'm like, why would they stop working at 12:30? He goes, I'm like, now I realize they're just every office in North America. They're like, after 1 o'clock on Friday, they don't do much. You're like, there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
The Jewishly speaking, he just said that.
He just
I don't
added
know.
that for
He
no
just
reason.
dropped that, but he's just being like, hey, they're not going to process shit
He's
on
not even
Friday
Jewish.
afternoon. Yeah. He was wearing a hat. I don't know, man. It covered his head fully.
He had
could have been
brim,
anyway.
He had the no brim Yankee on.
Yeah, I asked to see his cock, but he wouldn't show it to me. I'm like, Jesus, this fucking guy. I'm trying to remember your name, bro. Fuck. But I hope I get it. This is like, out of all the, we viewed like 20 places, man.
Really?
20 places.
Jeez.
It's so funny. Some of these places would be a 4-story walk up. It would look like a unit.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get there, you'd be like, you're in a lobby, right? And I'm like, is there an elevator? They're like, oh, heavens no. And you're carrying the baby like this. And they're like, oh no, this is a New York classic walk up. They're like, feel the culture. Now mind the stairs. They're extremely steep. You're like you'll get used to it. It's like being on a ship. Bro, it's like when you're up there too. So even when you go through a super shitty apartment and then everyone is just like, because you both went out of your way to get there, and it's like,
Yeah.
people aren't. I don't know if it's us being Canadian, but we're both kind of like looking through a terrible apartment, like, oh, okay, yeah. This is a nice room. And I'm like, and what utilities come with the price? They're like, oh, none. I'm like, okay, nice, okay, perfect, okay. It'll make it easier to remember. It'll make dividing it easier just because it's all on us. So,
Yeah.
like, 5-foot ceilings. I didn't know that was legal. Only here. Okay, perfect. Very cozy. Like, and then by like 12 or 13 viewings in, you don't care because you saw the ones. You already saw like 3 that you down
liked.
for.
Yeah.
So, bro, like now we're just taking pisses, shits in the bathroom. Like, hey, where's the bathroom, bro? He's like down the hall. You're just in there, just like, there's no toilet paper. We're not getting this one. Oh man, I really hope we get the. It's like the one. Even from the pictures, I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
sick.
one. It's sometimes these are the moments where you're afraid to hope. You know, you're like, oh fuck, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it because it's so sick that I'm like, artistically.
Yeah.
When I entered that bitch, I was like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
Just the space, bro. Just something about it.
Were you looking in one area, or were you like looking at different boroughs? And
Yeah, I was looking at Astoria, Queens, and I was looking at Sunnyside, which these are all like smaller. Sunnyside, there's Elmhurst or some shit. There is Forest Hill or Forest Hills.
Yeah.
There is Long Island City. And really, mostly we're looking at Astoria and Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Okay.
So Brooklyn, greater area generally, but Bushwick was like close to Lower Manhattan, so you can go to like Greenwich Village Comedy Club, stuff like that. And kind of like close to JFK Airport. I always want to be near like a good spot where kind of the best of both worlds, and I could park. Yeah, I'm trying to take that car. Ooh, having the car in New York, obviously not Manhattan. That's a nightmare. But like after 8 p.m., it's like just city vibes in there.
True.
Even going into Manhattan probably is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like you could just do sets all day, and like if you're going in for a 10 p.m. set, I would be
just drive.
You can drive.
Yeah.
100%, man. Fucking drive by the Times Square for no reason.
In New York. Every day.
Yeah. Just in crazy traffic. 3 hours of my day gone just to be stupid as shit. Wow. Every time me and the boys used to go to New York, as like a group would walk by us as a group walking, I would just be like, the big city, boys. And then we'll just fuck up. The other group would be like, here it is, boys, the big city. In New York.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's coming to New York the first time is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've been there a few times.
You've been a few times, Dante?
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I went like into the city. Like it was probably like 5 to 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But no, going there's like sick, and like the transit system is pretty dope too. Like aside from it being like mad dirty, like
Mad dirty.
the ability to like go
Yeah.
between the boroughs like quick and
Yeah.
you know.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's clutch for comedy though. But you gotta
Yeah.
like you gotta go up the totem pole again and reset and find out the lay of the land. It's like a game, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, how do I get in this? Talk to a man named Mike who hangs out a bit under this club.
That's the quest.
7 to 9 p.m. and Mike doesn't like black people. Good luck. I'm like putting on white blush, going in the fucking fuck. But I love that shit. And my girl too, she's gonna be in the same boat. Cause I was thinking about it. We're like in the exact, cause she's doing yoga, right?
Yeah.
And she's been up in her game, and now she's fucking sick, and she's like built a community here in Toronto. Mm-hmm. So now she's gonna be able to reset that in a place that's even having a way denser, more alive yoga scene, like all these fucking people.
Yeah. I remember one in Soho, like, you know that, what's that like walking path where it's like elevated a little bit?
It's like a tourist thing. Yeah. You walk, it's in New York walking, and you see graffiti and like musicians on the street.
I remember there was like just a bunch of yoga
studios. It's like a nature path a little bit.
Yeah, something like that. And it goes to like a building or something.
I did that like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's when I did.
Yeah. And when you go under underpass, there was a guy playing a cello. I was like, oh shit. Sick. And then there was like an Asian man playing one of those Chinese ones that just had 2 strings. The Chinese people play with very little strings. He's like, dong, 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 and you're like, and it's like, it sounds like the old dynasty shit. The Qing dynasty. Boy, and we just demonetized right there. I'm trying to do the Shane Gillis explode. I'm like, ding dong, ding dong. Someone pay attention to me. Learn who I am. Oh man, I would love to have a fail SNL audition video on YouTube one day. That'd be funny. Even though I never cared to be on SNL, just the idea that, because they didn't even put them up like this is a bad one and this is a good one. Mm-hmm. Except you can find Phil Hartman's, which is fucking amazing. Okay. Phil Hartman SNL audition tape. Wow, classic. We'll see. Seems like the move. I'm talking to some of these Toronto guys. They're like, yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
New York is the move, huh?
Actually, I talked to a production company out here, some people at New Metric Media Production.
Okay.
And they're like, why are you going to New York? I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, I know. Like, I got to say that, but like, yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, fuck. Yeah, I feel like all past, some people, though, are like, some comedians, now it's the only time. It used to always be like, why not LA? Now there's a lot of these people. Why not Austin? And I'm like,
Austin's cool.
New York is still the fairy tale, you know.
But yeah,
it's still like the classic path to mastery.
100%.
That's what I want to do.
I agree. If you want to get good at stand up, go to New York. If you want to get famous and be trash, go to Austin.
Yeah. And now some Austin guy that was gonna put you on is watching this, and one tear came out of his eye. He's like, and he was holding a photo of you, and he ripped it in half. Dante Williams, you'll never play the Bing Bing Ling Ling. Not once in your life. But Austin is like a circus. It's wild. The energy there is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's exploding so many people so fast.
Yeah.
He's like, did you see that guy? He tripped on his way up to do his minute. Now he's doing an arena. You're like, what? Does he trip in the arena? Well, yeah.
That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. But he sets up different environments, so he trips differently every time. It's actually really good. The final trip is crazy. You're like, what? But it's a crazy time, man.
Yeah.
And I'm trying. Next time I'm in Austin, I'm gonna go put my name in that goddamn bucket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know. I know the bit I'll do too. I 2 bits that I know will work in that. I'm just gonna give him exactly the fucking thing. I'm gonna hit him with my best trans bit.
Okay.
Or my best like hit a woman like bait joke.
Okay.
They're both gonna be like, yeah. Bro, they're both.
Yeah.
I just gotta get picked, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And if you, actually, I was talking to Jared Nathan just last night at fucking Backroom.
Okay.
And we're talking and everything, and then he goes like, and I'm like, yeah, next time I'm in Austin, I'm gonna try to do Kill Tony. And he walks away. He goes, I can't help you get on. He walks away. I'm like, He goes, a lot of people ask me. I'm like, it's the bucket system. What do you? I was never gonna. Hey, can I get on? Like, it's the bucket. I know what it is. Mm-hmm. He literally walked away from him. I'm like, bro, relax, bro. I can't help you get on. Like,
it's crazy. Relax. So many people probably come up to him and ask him though.
Oh yeah, the way he did it, I get it. But I'm just like, who's asking him? You know,
Randy's.
But like, don't they understand it's a bucket system? Isn't that the whole thing of the whole culture they've built? Like, anyone can do it. A lot come here like their freaking pilgrimage and they wait. Like,
yeah, no,
I thought that was like part of the whole thing.
Yeah, but if you know somebody, it helps.
Oh, in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Because like, if you know somebody, like even like, if you just know somebody, because there's so many other mics just around.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not even just the Kill Tony one.
Yeah.
But if you know somebody and they're like, oh, go to the creek in the cave.
So how many names do they draw on a given day?
Like 5 to 7.
Okay. So it's like 3 to 4 of those. Let's say 4 of those are random and 3 are baked in through the system.
Okay. And then they have the regulars as well.
Yeah, but I'm talking about just non-people you've never seen before.
Yes.
A new face, 7 on episode or whatever.
We'll say 5.
5. Okay. So 1 or 2 of those are baked in.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this guy, he's the guy.
Well, that's
what just you have one name in your hand as you draw.
It's so funny. Everyone, you know Danny Martinella, right?
Yeah, of course.
So he was on there.
Yeah,
and then he bombed.
Yeah,
but Tony kept like bigging him up as if he did good.
Yeah,
but everybody knows he bombed. So I was like on Reddit.
But he went back on. I saw him go back on.
Recently.
Yeah.
And he bombed recently.
Oh, I saw him do great.
No, on the internet, the people hated him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you know why? That's the exact thing. Do you know Danny Martinello?
I don't know him personally.
As a comedian?
I've seen him before.
He's a fucking strong comedian.
Yes. Yeah.
Bro, last time I did Nubian, he closed out the show.
Yeah.
He's the one white guy in the whole lineup.
Yeah.
He closed out the show.
Yeah.
He's a strong headliner.
Know.
That's what doesn't make sense about Kill Tony to me.
Yeah. But
right?
there's a point.
He's like a 14-year guy.
But
so it's like, you know what it is? Danny's too much of like he's got a lot going for him. Mm-hmm. You know what Kill Tony loves is like, what's fucked up with you?
Yeah.
That's what we want to see, you know?
Exactly.
But when you're beaming with positivity and you're like a good-looking dude, you're swimming up current.
No,
right?
But, so the point is, like, because I'm not gonna say he did bad.
Yeah,
but
I saw him do a recent one. I'm like, bro,
he did his thing. But everyone on the internet is like, yeah, this is proof that Kill Tony's rigged. That guy didn't land one single punchline. Like people are just leaving comments on Reddit
because he's doing his shit and he's not, and he didn't do a trans joke.
Yeah,
see,
that's what's so funny.
I'm like, I'm gonna do my shit, but I'm looking at all my shit. I have 1 minute. Mm-hmm. And this is my assessment of these beasts in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this one or that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. As my assessment as a comedian. Yeah. So maybe just do whatever if they think that. But the fact that they say that is like, try any of these guys that the system pulls through, follow this guy.
I agree. No, he's definitely up there in skill.
Will not, like he's a powerhouse.
Yeah. I've seen him. Yeah.
So it's like, that's the whole thing about Kill Tony, though.
Yeah, that's what's
They're
so
like,
funny.
no, man, it's not about merit, bro. When you're up there and Tony Hinchcliffe is looking at you, you got a minute, man. You're like, what is this? People are doing this for a decade professionally every night, and they're like, yeah, but nah, man, the internet doesn't. Well, okay, fuck it.
Yeah,
I think so. I guess now is you keep going back on until you figure out the thing that the internet has a appetite for you, like for him. If he slips, he's the trip guy. If he trips, then it works. Yeah, but his last one, did you see when he tripped? He killed that one.
Yeah, I don't know. But once again, this is also on Reddit, so those are Redditors.
Yeah, it's so funny how that's the type of thing that makes me lose respect for it.
Yeah,
but it's also like at the end of the day.
Yeah,
it's some Coliseum shit. Who's to say if they're like you know? You don't know, man. You could fucking be gladiator for years doing it.
When me and Zeus were there, we saw this one dude at the creek in the cave, because they do the open mic, and his whole shtick was he had a dirt scooper. Did Zeus tell you this?
No, but did he kill?
No.
Okay, all right. Did he like scoop well?
No, he didn't scoop. He used it.
Oh, he didn't even scoop.
No, he
Oh,
used
of
it
course
as
he
a
was gonna
puppet.
bomb.
He used it as a puppet.
Oh, got
and
it.
he was like lip syncing with the dirt scoop. So like, it goes like
But
this.
what does Reddit say about him? In fact, pull it up. Was it on TV?
It was on Kill Tony.
Okay, type in.
But my point is, we saw him at the open mic, and then the next day we go and sign up for Kill Tony. That's the guy that gets pulled, and then he tries to do stand up, but because they don't let him bring his dirt scoop into the mothership.
So he's man, that's the level of security at the mothership. Why can't he just be like, I'm autistic? This nigga is walking around with a dirt scooper.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it? A small shovel? Is that what you're saying?
Basically, like imagine like like those grabbers that I can't grab something that's
Like
high up.
hand?
Yeah, but it's like a scoop, think of two.
Like a bulldozer end?
Yeah, think of that, but two of them.
Does it articulate and close?
It looks like a
Like
mouth.
Futurama clamps?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Oh, and he opens and closes it.
He opens and
that
closes
can't
it.
come in.
Yeah.
I thought you were just talking about open shovel. I was
No,
like,
no,
this
no.
nigga's autistic.
It opens and closes, and he uses it as like a mouth, and then he'll do that to lip sync to a song.
They're
so
like,
not only is he not
sorry,
singing,
buddy, the clamp stays.
Yeah.
But I need it for my act.
that was his whole act. So they didn't let him bring it on.
Okay.
And then he has to do a minute, and then he bombs. And like, do you not do stand up?
Did he do the scoop jokes without the scooper?
No.
Or did he default to some material?
He doesn't do jokes.
So what was he up there doing?
He tried to do jokes this one time.
Yeah.
But at the open mic, he doesn't do jokes. He lip syncs with the dirt
So
scoop.
what did he do for that minute?
Bombed.
Stood silent, or he said knock knock?
He tried to do jokes and it bombed.
Oh.
And they're like, dude, what happened? He's like, well, usually I have a dirt scoop, but they didn't let me bring it in.
Can you type in dirt scoop guy kill Tony Reddit? Okay, okay. No, I'm coming.
We're at 48 minutes, if you want to call it.
Okay, we're gonna have to wrap it. Oh my god, the life of the husband. Type it in quick. Let's just see the picture. Reddit dirt scooper, dirt scoop Toronto. Is he coming? Can the scooper bit? Is this the guy?
This is about 4 months ago, yeah.
So this is about right. Nothing to understand. He's a man with a scooper. It's just bad. Well, if he doesn't even have the scooper, couldn't bring it on TV. I don't want to I'm really trying to see the clamp scooper, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't. It might have been that episode, but
Hey Sam, make my unfunny bit funny for me. Okay, anyways,
No one's
let's wrap
posting
it.
pictures.
Let's wrap it. That's it. That's it. Till next time. Toronto, like I said, catch me December 27th. This Friday, pull up, Free Times Cafe, 7:30 and 10. Final show of the year. A lot of comics are going to hop on. We're just going to fuck around. This one's going to be a little bit of a Wild West. Dante, got anything to plug?
any shows? I got booked for a show actually.
There you go. Go look in that mirror and tell him where to catch my boy.
January
Oh,
27th.
Oh, shit.
Barton Street at some
Toronto?
No, Barton Street, Hamilton.
Okay, Hamilton.
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay, don't get too... They're writing this at 8 o'clock. Let him keep going. They're writing.
Anyways, I'll post it online at some point.
Check my boy on Hamilton 5 weeks from now. But fuck that shit. Check me out this Friday. Till next time, thank you for tuning in. Peace.